Hello there, class. How's it going? It's time for Journeys. So, today, your lesson is going to be the independent read activity in your softcover book. All right? It is actually pages 61 and 62 that you will be working on. Please make sure to use complete sentences. I thought about putting this into Google Documents and typing up the questions and having you type up the answers. However, I would like you to write them down instead. And this is definitely a trust thing, where I'm trusting that you actually are writing down the answers and then looking at the answer keys. Okay? Now, obviously, since it's short answer questions, you may have somewhat of a different answer than the answer key has, and that's totally acceptable. But what you need to do is compare the two answers, the one in the answer key and then the one that you wrote down, and see if it's similar, right? If it is similar, then more than likely you did a good job. If it's really different, you still may have gotten the correct answer. But I would ask that you either ask me first, Mr. Smith, this is the answer I got. Is that close? Okay. Or is it correct? Or maybe ask someone at home. Okay. Preferably not a 3-year-old sibling. Okay. More like adultish person in the household. All right. But anyway, you're going to work on pages 61 and 62 and make sure that you read the pages that it tells you to. Make sure you use complete sentences and then check the answer key. And if you got a similar answer to the answer key, you're good. If you got one completely different, make sure you check with either a teacher or another adult to see if you did indeed get the correct answer or not. Okay. So I'm just going to go over these 2 pages for a little bit. Let me back up so you can see my crazy hat from Crazy Hat Day on Friday. So the directions are all I'm going to read to you right now. Read page 179. Read it, please. Okay, read page 179. Under what weather conditions would one most likely be able to see tree kangaroos? Describe the effect of weather on the tree kangaroos. Two-part question, so you should definitely have at least 2 sentences there, okay? One, what weather conditions would one most likely be able to see tree kangaroos? 2, describe the effect of weather on the tree kangaroos. How does that weather impact? How does any type of weather impact the tree kangaroos? All right. Next question. Explain the best way to capture tree kangaroos and explain what not to do. Right away, I would say that's probably a good 2 sentence answer there, right? Explain the best way to capture tree kangaroos and explain what not to do. I suppose you might come up with a really long compound sentence, and that might be acceptable, but it should be a thorough answer. Then describe the effect of these strategies on the tree kangaroos. So we're looking at least 2 to 3 sentences, for that problem. Okay, let's turn the page to page 62. Read page 185. Read page 185, right? Explain how to prepare a tree kangaroo for an examination. So there's a sentence right there, right? Then describe the effect of these procedures on the tree kangaroo. So that question has to have at least 2 sentences for the answer. Explain how to put a radio collar on a tree kangaroo. Describe what causes them to fall off. So again, I would say that's probably a 2 sentence answer there. All right. And remember, we've talked about this many times in class, but when you have a short answer or even a long answer question, you should look at the words in the question to help you frame what your answer looks like. You can use a lot of the words in the question to answer the question. Okay? So anyway, pages 61, pages 62 in your Journeys book today. All right? Make a great day, everyone.